Holy moly, I'm back again! I never thought I'd ever come back to this channel. Not in a million years. Well, I got a reason for it now. Go on that in a second. Moving. This place I'm in right now, I won't be here probably within 6 weeks. So I'm going somewhere else. So if you think you know where I live, you don't. Or you won't. I'm going out west somewhere. It's not a very large place. It's got a barn for a horse. It also has a horse they tried to give me, but I didn't want the horse. Looked sickly. But it was some type of thoroughbred. Probably had some issues. It wouldn't have been a good racehorse. It just sort of creamy color, and I just don't think it would have flew. But anyhow, yeah, I turned down the horse, but I still got the barn. We'll figure out something with the barn. That's at least a year from now. Hey, the reason I'm back is that I always debunk things here. And I thought about doing it on one of my other channels that I got that nobody knows about, at least from my old days. But I said, I don't want to go there. Because I'm just going to be bringing the wrong sort of people there, and I just don't want to do that. So I thought I'd come here to do it. That way, if flags go flag, I go, who cares? Not going to hurt me one bit here. Not one bit. I have at least 10 channels off of this one account. So as means you knock down, I can put it right back up. So I'm here to speak to an individual. Now, I did try to help this person out. He lost his job around the same time I did, probably about 6 months later. He was going through a very hard time, and I felt bad for him. But at that time in my life, there was absolutely nothing I could do for him. I mean, I was just barely holding on myself. I couldn't help him. Wanted to help him, couldn't help him. So I ended up doing some other things, doing some research, working on getting a job. Had some other things going on I don't care to discuss anymore. And I thought I was thinking my life would go that other direction. But of course it didn't. So I ended up coming back and I started watching this guy. I mean, he's still going through a hard time. I'm going, my God. I mean, I got out of it. It took me a couple of years, but I got out of it. He's still struggling. And I said, he's in the dark. He's got nothing going on. And I'm going, man, I just don't feel good about this. Sorry, that's my tablet. He likes to whistle. And I'm going, my God, I mean, I feel sorry for this guy. He's sitting in the dark. I mean, he can't do anything. I mean, it's horrible, man. I've been in the dark either because, they shut the power down because, some transformer got blown up or, the grid just dropped or whatever, and I hated it. I couldn't stand it. And I'm sitting there thinking about this poor guy sitting off grid with no power and no hope. And he's trying to monkey around with these little goofy golf cart batteries. Everybody keeps saying, yeah, you need to buy the golf cart batteries because they're better. Well, that's really horse shit. It's not. I mean, it was true when it was originally stated, but nobody keeps up with the current tech anymore. Golf cart batteries, because of somebody making that saying, have gone right out of the roof. Too expensive. They cost more than what they're worth. And they're just not worth it, So I felt bad for this guy, I said, look, I'm going to give you $1,000, however you want to receive it, to go out and take care of your battery situation so at least you're not in the dark anymore. And then maybe you can work on all this other stuff to get your life straight and get yourself going. And I do recommend that you get a job and, stop doing all this as much as you are and just get a job. Clean yourself out, go out, get a job, and do whatever it is you do. I mean, it's a good time. Jobs are starting to work again. People are starting to come to work again. Obama's about to head out the door, the whole 9 yards. And all that, hopefully all that nonsense will go with him. And he sits there and says, no, man, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, no, I don't want to do that. I mean, this is my job, teaching people how to do this. I'm saying, you're not going to make any money off of this. It's really a pipe dream. I mean, really, get a job. You can do the off-grid part if you want to do it, that's fine. But get a job. Be for real. And then when you're doing the off-grid stuff, don't do it half-ass. You know, do it right. And every time you go out and you try to do this cheap nonsense, it just comes right back and bites you right in the butt. No. This is my job. This is what I want to do. And I was just thinking, this guy's an idiot. Raging moron. But I said, fine, here's the money. Get your battery situation straight. At least you'll have light. And maybe another light bulb will turn on. But it didn't happen, right? So what happened was he goes out, he buys a forklift battery, which is what he wanted, right? It wasn't a bad buy, really. It was a smart buy. Anyhow. But he's not able to get it for 2 weeks. But he takes the money that was left over from the forklift purchase and some he got from his mother. I think it was what it was. Or I don't know how he got the rest. But he ended up buying this used forklift battery that had 3 bad cells. I think there was maybe 4 bad cells in it. So he could have took all those cells out, right? Kept the good ones, turned back in for salvage the box and those broken cells. Got a little money for it. Maybe you can buy some groceries or something. Not a lot, but it's something is something, right? You're not just sitting there starving. So he could have done that, and then he would have had the brand new battery, which he hadn't received yet. Then he would have had 2 banks of older batteries, which could be fixed and wired up and used. And then on the back of the charge controller, he can have an A-B switch where you can switch between the banks. So, like if he switched to A, which is his brand new one, it's fully charged. It can't take no more power. Then you can flip it over to B, which needs to charge, and he can charge it right up. That way he's got a backup. I need power. I can take and flip my A-B switch off my inverter, right? And if my main battery bank is low, I can switch it to the other one and use it, and I'm not in the dark. I don't have a problem with power. Covered. Doesn't do that. Then he started stabbing me in the back, and I started getting all this wimpy ass crap from a dolly, and talking about this, that, and the other. And I said, you don't know what the hell you're talking about, because the whole fight, regardless of what this crazy woman said, started because this other guy was a freaking Muslim. And he didn't like me because this, right? He started the fight. She entered the fight. And it just was a battery going back and forth between her. I mean, Troy could have jumped in and stopped this if he wanted to. He didn't. He just let it go. So, I was getting to the point where I just said, forget it. This guy's an asshole. He's just not worth it. He won't listen. If you help him out, he doesn't really take advantage of it. And he's really just there to leech off people, right? Still, half-inch reach, That's all he's really doing. He's e-begging. And really the people that are watching him feel bad for him, just like I did. And they end up giving him money just to fund him on his little wasted venture. Because what he thinks he's going to do, he's going to get the land where he's currently residing. He's not going to get it. The relatives of the people that own it will get that land, not him. Because even if there was a verbal yes, unless it is on paper, it ain't going to happen. And even if it is on paper, the kids can lock it up in court for a long time and have him thrown off the land. And even if he did win 5, 6, 7 years down the road, everything he had on it would be gone. Or trashed or whatever. Probably thrown away. Because there's junkie around there. I mean, I got a lot of stuff piled up around here I'm not happy about, but I mean, he's got like wooden pallets stacked up, like 2 meters in the air. We're not talking about just one set of pallets. We're talking 2 meters up in the air and at least 10 meters long of wooden pallets and various wood debris piled all over the place. I mean, you're going to do that, you're going to get that much wood, you're going to have to process it immediately. Set it up, let it dry, all kind of stuff. You got to take all these precautions so it's ready to be used for whatever it is you're going to use it for. And if it's firewood, it's going to be firewood, so you put it on the firewood pile. He doesn't do that. I bugged this guy for a good month or two. Get your firewood done. It's spring. Good time to do it, guy. No, he doesn't want to do it. Anyhow, I can carry on all day long about this guy's moronic behavior and his followers' idiotic behaviors and all that other stuff. Now, here's the deal. This is when I'm torqued. There was somebody I knew who put up a comment saying he was doing something wrong or he should be doing this or whatever. And he said, "You just stabbed me in the back." No, she told him the truth. He's wasting time doing things he shouldn't be doing. Not using his head like normal. Then there was an exchange back and forth a little bit. And then she quoted some biblical verse rebuking him for his behavior. That is where I got mad. Because what he did is he deleted the comments. The little chicken shit deleted it all. Because she called him. And that's why I'm mad. And that's why, Mr. Troy Reed, you're going down, buddy. I'm going to take you down, and the person you offended is going to take you down. So, it's not going to happen immediately. I promise you that it won't. I mean, I have to move to a new place and get set up. I got a lot of things to work on. I will be making videos along the way, and I'll be tossing those into a video pile waiting for this person that you offended to join forces with me here. Because they're going to work on some stuff that I just don't have time to do. I admit it, I don't have time. My job is 8 to 5, and more times than not, it's another 5 more hours on top of that. Because there's times I'm out there working to midnight some days. But this person's going to wear your butt out, and I'm going to help them do it. Gotcha, Mr. Reed. You're a thief, a liar. And we're just going to have to prove that. So enjoy the ride, son, because you're going down. And then all your stuff you've got going is going down with it. Because I'm going to team up with everybody you offended, like Link. There's an atheist I can't think of, Doc. A whole numerous pile of them. And we're going to gain up on you, and we're going to take you down for the count, son. It may take a little coordinating, us having a little fun thinking about it, but you're going down. Your time here is done. Try to find a real job, son, because you're going to need it. Take care. Shalom.